let's go over how to draw a dragon. Alrighty, let's get started. You're gonna know how to do this by the end of the video. It's only like a 7-minute video, so let's get started. Gonna go right over here. We're gonna pull a curve for the neck down. We want it to kind of look ready and scary, right? Like he's about to like shoot fire. So that's his neck, right? And then over here, we're going to start with the head, and it's going to be aiming that direction. We could throw a horn right here, like so. Doesn't really matter the shape or the angle that much, just as long as it's horn-like. Line over here for the other side of the horn. And there's something I do want to talk to you about this specific drawing at the end of the video, so stay for that. Going to go back over here now. So we have the horns, and we have the cheekbone right there. Line right there for the eye. And that's the eye shape. He's obviously really, really mad. Curve along there for the front of the snout. There we go. Out over here, down. Angle right there as well. Curve underneath. Bottom part of the mouth right there. Down to the edge. Back over here. If you need to rewind it and look at that again, you can totally do that. You know, that we have the power right here on YouTube. Okay, so we have the general shape right there. We want our general shape of our head. We'll throw in the teeth in a second and some other stuff that we'll go through. But right now we're going to go over here. We're going to pull up into the neck. Pulling that in. And then right over here you're going to have the wings right there. It's going to curve out. The arm kind of wing area right there. Line right there. He's going to have like an elbow and it's going to pull down right here. Right along that area right there, that's going to be kind of like the bat-like wing area. And you're going to have kind of the wing bundled up. It's going to look like a, I don't know, like a fan when you kind of like fold it a little bit. You know, if you've seen those like fans. All that stuff, as long as it's close enough, it's not a big deal, okay? That's kind of the hot, like, if you learn anything from the video, it would be don't take things too seriously, right? This stuff is for fun, and we're just trying to get something approximate. So just kind of remember that sort of thing. All right, going to go back here, pulling up for the far side wing. It's almost going to go off the page a little bit. Pull down over there. That's going to be the far side. Downward over here. And line right here. There we go. Down along that area. Curve. And then maybe again, more bundled up area right there. Technically, you'd call this like a wyvern dragon, but we're not going to get too into details. And then we're going to have the hand right over here. We have the claw on this side. Other claw, other claw, other claw. Just real simple, right? Just putting it down there. And then we can have it, this one will kind of go off the page, so we'll just leave it as is. All right. Line over here for the neck. Zoom into the face. We're going to go in here and we're going to give it some teeth. Right along there. Pulling back. Nostril. Curve. Up over here. Line over here on that side. Pulling in. An S-curve along the ridge of the mouth, the top, to make it look like he's snarling. Over here in this area. And some teeth going up. Right there. Line over here, tongue. Line over here. Line over here on that side. There we go. Curve, curve, curve. Wait. Do you want to learn how to draw anything as a cute character? Maybe you want to draw a family member as a cute character. I created a free guide for you. This free guide is basically something that I felt like I needed. I know for me in the past, when I was learning how to draw cute, I thought, oh, this is going to be very simple, right? It looks simple, but every time I drew it, it's like the head was too big or too small or the eyes were kind of off. Something felt weird about it, and I didn't really know what it was. This guide kind of fixes all that for you, so you don't have to go through the years of, messing up like I did. It's a 15-page guide, and it's entirely visual aids. It shows you little graphs on what is like cute, and then you can make it cuter. We compare chibi style to normal cute style, and a lot of other information on how to draw the limbs and more so. If you want to pick this up, it's 100% free. It's literally the guide that I needed when I started. So that's pretty much what it is. Go down to the description, click the link, go over there, put your email in, and I'm going to send it to you right now. And you can be drawing cute characters pretty much in an hour. And we have one arm over here. We want to show the back of the arm on that side. All right. We can throw in a little bit of some spikes going up the ridge of the neck right there, the long neck. And you can start by throwing in, we can actually start putting in a little bit of like some dark shapes underneath. And that's going to kind of complete the entire thing. There we go. There we go. Right on. Right on. Curve, curve. Curve, curve. Curve, 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 curve. All right. And now if we want, we can actually throw in a little bit of a darker area over here underneath the arm. Even though that this is kind of like around the wing, and that's going to kind of it's going to make it a little bit cleaner for all of us. There you go. And then we can just keep throwing little, like we're going to throw thickness around the eyes. The most important thing, I think, with dragons is going to be the texture. So doing these little curves that don't completely overwhelm the design is really important. I think it's incredibly important to do that. These little things are, There you go. Cool, cool. Right on, over here. Even some dark areas around here. The way you kind of balance out the dark shapes is going to be incredibly important. And I haven't really talked about that on this channel that much. I thought that was kind of advanced, but this is kind of like maybe like an intro to that kind of concept. Balancing out these dark spaces. The dark spaces are to kind of, if you want to learn more about that, go check out the website, sketchmonsterart.com. That's the official website. There's a lot of different tutorials. There's articles on there you can read about this topic. But there's focused areas, for example, that we focus on, and you want to bring the viewer into your world like that. There you go. There we go. Cool. There we go. Right on. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, I want you to say hello if you watch this far into the tutorial. You're amazing. You're amazing, okay? I want you to suggest maybe specific dragons. This is the most important thing. There are specific dragons in specific properties that I want to know about to draw them and kind of bring them here. Talk to you later, and we'll talk soon. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.